Chantal here from the Pilates Pod, and I'm here today to take you through a 10-minute lower body bridging workout. So let's get straight into it. You don't need any equipment, you just need a little bit of space. Laying on your back, heels are in towards your bum, making sure that your feet aren't too far away from the body. So you should be able to reach your fingertips to your heels. Feet are also hip distance apart, as are your knees, which making sure as we roll up into our bridge, they don't buckle in. Okay, so they're either hip distance or they might be slightly pushing out. Palms are facing up, our shoulders are nice and wide. We take a big breath in here. As we exhale, hip bones roll towards the belly button, squeeze the glutes, drive our heels into the floor and rising up nice and high. Making sure at the top of this bridge there's one straight line from the shoulders to the knees, meaning we don't want to sag down through these hips. The glutes are always squeezing and we're lifted nice and high. Belly is also pulled in. The opposite can happen where our abs are relaxed and we're like this. We don't want that at all. Take a big breath in at the top, start from the upper abs, slowly roll down, lengthening through the tailbone. You want to imagine your tailbone is trying to reach your heels. Once the glutes hit the floor, we go again. Hips to belly button, squeeze the glutes, drive your heels to the floor, rise it up. Take a big breath in at the top, start from those upper abs, exhale, slowly roll down, reaching, lengthening through that tailbone. 3 more, hips to belly button, squeeze the glutes. Remember, knees are slightly pressing out. Take a big breath into the top, exhale, slowly roll on down. We've only got 2 more to go. Hips to belly button, same process the whole way. Take a breath into the top, exhale, slowly rolling down. This is our last one. Hips to belly button, squeeze the glutes, drive the heels to the floor. At the top of this bridge, all we need to do is hold. Still making sure there's a nice straight line from the shoulders to the knees and these hips haven't started to sag down to the floor. Glutes are still squeezing in nice and tight. From here, we're going to release the glutes, drop down halfway, squeeze the glutes and rise up. Release and drop halfway, squeeze and rise. Keep going. Squeeze and rise. Heels are still pressing into the floor. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, next one, up and hold. Everything is still squeezing, belly still pulled in, glutes are squeezing tight, heels are digging into the floor. Now we're gonna press our knees outwards. The big toe and maybe the one next to it will lift off the floor. The rest of them will stay planted. From here we press out slightly and back in with the knees. Out slightly and back in. Still ensuring as we're moving the knees in and out, the hips haven't started to sag down to the floor, so just check in with those hip bones. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to hip distance apart. We're going to keep the height of the hips. Now transfer our weight from our heels to our toes. So we lift up onto the toes and drop. Lift and drop. Rise it up. Get the the heels right up off the floor like you're wearing a nice big pair of high heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold up onto those tippy toes. We're going to drop down halfway with those hips again. Release the glutes. Drop halfway and drive. We're still up on those toes. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Heels plant back down to the floor. Take a big breath in. Start from those upper abs, slowly rolling all the way down, still lengthening through that spine. Once the glutes hit the floor, grab onto your knees, pull them towards your underarms, gently rock side to side to release through the lower back. Releasing the feet, they plant back to exactly where they were, still hip distance apart. Our left leg's going to float up to tabletop, making sure that the left heel doesn't sag down towards the bum. The shin wants to be parallel to the floor. We're coming into our single leg bridge combo. Hips towards belly button. Drive your right heel into the floor and we rise up. As we rise up, the hips are nice and square. We shouldn't be sagging down through one side, so just check in with your hip bones, see where they're at. Take a big breath at the top. Exhale, slowly control down, still lengthening through that spine as we control our weight down. Hips to belly button, rise it on up. Take a breath in at the top. Exhale, control down. That's 2. We're going to get to 5. Slowly come down. That's our 3rd one. We've only got 2 more to go. Rise up. Exhale down. Last one, we're coming up and hold. Hips to drop down halfway, drive. We're only going to do 5, 2, 3, 4, up and hold. This left bent leg, I want you to straighten it out as much as you can. We tap the floor and come up. If you need to do it with the bent leg, you can do it with the bent leg. That's completely fine. We've got 5, 4, 3, hips are still high, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, slowly rolling your weight down to the floor. Give your knees a hug. We've just got the other side to do. Okay, feet come back to hip distance apart again. This time our left leg's the one that's planted to the floor and our right leg is the one that floats to tabletop, making sure that right heel doesn't sag down towards the glute. Keep it nice and parallel to the floor. Take your breath in. As we exhale, roll those hips, roll all the way up. Hips are still nice and square, no sagging. Take a breath in at the top. Start from those upper abs. Slowly roll your weight back down, imagining your spine is like a wheel. Exhale, controlling up. Second one. Take a breath in at the top. Exhale, slowly control down. We're coming into our third one now. So really squeeze those glutes. Dig that heel as hard into the floor as we can. Hips are still even. Exhale, rolling down. We've only got 2 more to go. Hips to belly button. Rise it up. Exhale down. Fifth one, we hold at the top of this one. Control it up still. Hips are nice and high. Then from here, drop halfway, squeeze and rise. Drop halfway, squeeze and rise. 4, 3, 2, up and hold. The right leg extended as much as we can. Exhale down and up. Still nice, straight line from shoulder to knee. No sagging down. If you start to sag, rise it on up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the leg. Exhale, slowly roll down. Give your knees a hug. Gently rock side to side. Last combo, and that's your little session done. Last combo, instead of having our feet hip distance apart, we take the legs wider, so now they're over hip distance. This targets a different area of our glutes. If you have a mat, my heels are on the edges of my mat. If you don't, just make sure your feet are wider than your hips. From here, we have the same start movement. So the full bridges, the only difference is those legs are wider now. Hip bones roll towards the belly button. Squeeze the glutes, come on up. Legs definitely are pressing out this time. Take a breath in at the top. Exhale, slowly roll down, lengthening through that spine. 4 more, control it up. Nice straight line from shoulders to knees. Exhale at the top, start from this top ab, roll your weight down. Third one. Knees are slightly pressing out. Take your breath in at the top. Exhale down. 2 more. Exhale down. Last one. Rise it up. Knees are slightly pressing out still. Don't let them buckle in at all. If we can, let's lift those hips up a little bit higher. We're going to release the glutes. Drop halfway. Squeeze the glutes. Drive back up. Down, squeeze, rise. 3, let's get to 10, 4, 5, exhale to press up, 6, 7, really draw your butt cheeks together. 9, next one, up and hold. Small little micro pulses now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. We're just finishing with the hold. Nice and easy. Let's see if you can lift those hips up a little bit higher without losing the connection through your abs. You still need to be drawing the spine in, the belly into the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly control down. Don't just drop. You've come this far, keep your control. Once the glutes hit the floor, give your knees a hug. Again, gently rocking side to side. And then we're going to stretch our glutes out. Left foot goes down to the floor. Right foot goes on top of that left thigh. Hands go underneath the left thigh, pulling in towards the body as much as we can. Don't lift your head up. Completely relax your head down and use your hands to pull your legs in towards the body. Other side, right foot goes to the floor, left foot goes onto that right thigh. Hands go under. Grab onto the back of the leg, pulling towards the body as much as we can, stretching out those glutes. last stretch I want to do here, you're going to take your left knee across the body, looking away from the knees, keeping your shoulders planted to the floor, stretching through that back. Opposite side, stretch it out. Back to center. And we're done there. I hope you enjoyed that 10-minute bridging combo, and I'll see you next time.